Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. I am continuing on with my series of wigs from Rene of Paris, and today is actually not a wig day, it's a topper day. I am going to be showing you the Discreet topper from Rene of Paris. This is a piece from their Orchid collection, which is like a best of collection. They've brought back some best sellers and they've released a few new pieces, but this is like the best of the best of what Rene of Paris has to offer. So this is one of their human hair options in a topper. Again, it's called the Discreet topper, and the color I'm showing you is called Brown Spice. So it is definitely a warm tone brown. It has lots of auburn running through it. I don't know if you can see the very subtle hints of caramel and auburn running through it, but it's a medium brown color, definitely in the warm family. Again, this is human hair. The base on this is 5.5 by 5.5. So this is not a full topper. I would say this is about medium coverage as far as the cap goes. It has 3 pressure sensitive clips, and then it has a poly strip here where you could put some wig tape or some kind of glue if you wanted to hold it into place. It does have a mono top, so you can part where you need it. And let's see, this is about a 12-inch length. I will say I don't know if you're going to get an accurate picture of what this is going to look like. I have recently cut my bio hair, so it is very short and a much different color than this. So we're just going to pretend that this is a good match, but I will say with the light density of this piece, the color would need to be pretty close to your own bio hair because it's not a ton of coverage. So this is just going to have to blend in to the color that you already have. So this is definitely going to be a good piece if you are thinning on top, like in your part line or your crown, and you just need a little extra coverage up there. This is probably not going to give you a lot of thickness or bulk. Just like they said, it's going to be a discreet kind of coverage piece. But we're going to get it on and just see what we can do with it. Let me share real quick that I am wearing John Rene's Fiery. The first half of this video, this is color 6F27. This is one of their HD synthetic fiber wigs. Okay, be screenshot ready. Here are all the details on Rene of Paris's Discreet topper. Okay, here she is. This is the Discreet topper by Rene of Paris. It's not as bad as I thought it would be as far as matching up my length. Now the color's a different story. You're probably going to see that as I give you the 360. But let me tell you a little bit about this piece. So the length I feel like is good. It's definitely matching my length, and this is 12 inches, so definitely above my shoulders. Now this has a mono top to it, so I went ahead and made a side part over here. The part is not very wide, so if I were customizing this, which you want to do for toppers, you're never going to be able to pull a topper out of a box, plop it on your head, and be ready to go. They take some work, they take some customizing and playing around with it, but you definitely can make the pieces work. You just have to play. So if this were mine and I were customizing it for me, I would go in with some tweezers and pluck some hairs out of the part line to kind of open it up a little bit. That makes it look more natural. Now this is human hair, so you can go in and style this. You definitely want to wash it before your first wear, and then you can pin it on a head form and blow it dry and style it with either a curling iron or a flat iron, and get it to lay a little more flat if that's what you're doing. It just has this kink in it from being wrapped up in the box, but you could definitely straighten it out, and that would help it look more natural as well. You could pull out some, I mean, you can definitely see the difference from my bio hair here, but if this were more your color, you could pull out some of your own bio hair in the front to help blend the front, get an ear tuck, but there's definitely ways that you can make this work for you. Now the positives, I will say the hair feels amazing. It's very silky. It feels really good. So definitely feels good. Definitely worth something to give a try if you want to try a human hair topper like this one. Now I will say the cap is a little on the smaller side for me. I'm used to wearing 8x8s or 8x9s, which come down to about right here. This cap comes to about right here. It's always good to remember that when you're putting on a topper, to always put it on your head before you part it, so you can make sure you're putting it on straight. A lot of times if it's already parted, you know, you're trying to match up the part line of the topper with your part line and it goes sideways and the length is off. So it's always good to put it straight on your head first and then adjust the parts so it's not lopsided on your head, if that makes sense. For me, I might want a little bit more grip. I might use that poly strip to put in a little bit of glue or something just to kind of help hold it into place. But the good thing with toppers is you can definitely pull your hair back in a ponytail. That's one of the really good things about toppers. It's not, you know, a heavy cap where you have a hard time pulling it back. But let me give you a 360 so you can see exactly how much hair this is. It's not a ton, and I have much lighter hair, so you can definitely see my bio hair in the back. Okay, here we go. There's the side. Here's the back. And here is this side. Okay. So this is definitely a good piece for someone who just needs a little bit of coverage up top. Like I said, this isn't going to give you a ton of fullness, but disguising a thinning crown or hair part or hairline up front, this is a great size topper for that. Okay, I think that is all I can say about her. Because she is human hair, you can style her with heat tools, so that's easy for styling. And then Rene of Paris is really good about their recommended care and washing instructions on their tags, so just follow along with that. Okay, if you need discreet topper, oh, and let me remind you, this color is brown spice. So this is a warm brown color, lots of auburn, a little bit of caramel blonde highlight in it, but definitely a warmer color, great for fall. Okay, if you need discreet topper in your life, head on over to wigs by pattyspearls.com. The manufacturer is Rene of Paris. The style is a discreet topper, and I am showing you color brown spice. All right, I will see you next time.